been nominated for a Heavy Music Award.
Yeah.
I mean, how's that feel?
Yeah, really, really good, dude. It's a real compliment. Like, you know, our fan base and all the people who are surrounding our band are always super complimentary, but I feel like sometimes it's a bit more important when like the industry speaks up, you know what I mean? And the people at the top who kind of give those awards out and stuff, like, you know, it's an honour to think that we're even on their radar, let alone being nominated.
But the only other band, Welsh band that you've got to compete with is Ben and Prison, who are literally
and they're killing it right now.
Destroying everything.
It's mad to think that like, we're on the same sort of, we're thought of in a similar bracket. Like,
is it Milk Teeth as well?
Man, Milk Teeth, and they've been going for like ages and smashing it. Like
toured America with Shikari,
so, yeah, like
doing shows with Alex on Fire, so we're proper out of our depth.
For us, like awards don't matter, like winning it doesn't matter. It's just being recognised.
It's just nice to be recognised. Yeah.
Bad Sign,
good friends of ours.
Loath, who we did the split with.
Yeah. Ben and Prison. I mean, is there one band on there that you'd be happy to lose to?
Honestly, I think like, you know, it'd be great to see Loath win it because they're such a great band and they're good friends of ours. I wouldn't feel bad about. Oh, and Bad Sign as well. Yeah, we love Bad Sign. Employed to Serve, Milk Teeth, and Ben and Prison seem like the more shoe-ins though. So
yeah, I feel like if anything, Milk Teeth, I think, just pushing it a little bit.
The big thing with this one is like you have to vote for every category.
Yeah.
You can't just vote for one and then click off. So what we were saying, like, you know, if somebody wants to vote for Trivium or whatever, and then they're like, oh, I don't care about Best Breakthrough, and they're like, oh, actually, Ben and Prison, I guess. You know, or you know, like a lot of people might just put the names that they read a lot more often in magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so we're kind of just like more household names like Ben and Prison, like Milk Teeth, etc.
Yeah.
We'll probably just have a bit more of a chance, but we're just excited to be going, I guess. So.
Yeah. You've also been nominated for a Heavy Music Award.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. I mean,
that's cool, man. For the artwork. Anyway,
yeah. Do you know the other nominees? So out of all of those, which would you be happy to lose to?
oh, dude, any of them really. The Mastodon artwork.
The Mastodon and the Creeper are so good.
Yeah. I haven't seen the Creeper artwork, but the Mastodon one and the Converge one are pretty sick.
Definitely. So I mean, looking at the nominees.
Yep.
I mean,
if I had to pick one.
Well, no. I mean, you'd always pick yourself. Like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, I do like the artwork that we have, but I don't know if I could pick my own.
I think the artwork thing is a kind of a weird one because there's so many good artworks and how they've narrowed it down to 6.
I don't know what the process is.
Yeah.
Like, is it just a bunch of people that are like,
I think so. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, do you want to talk about the artwork in case people haven't seen it?
Our artwork?
Yeah, your artwork.
Sure. What should I say about it?
I don't know. Is there a meaning behind it? Why, out of all the designs that potentially could have been on the album?
I think there's two ways you can look at artwork for a release. One of them is like profound meaning. Maybe it encompasses a lot of like the lyrical meanings on the album, and the other is just like a purely aesthetic. What do you feel when you look at this thing?
Yeah, like a Rorschach thing.
Yeah, exactly. Although I don't think it's quite like that for us, but the Mesmer artwork is. It was weird because we've been following this guy, Fuckrander, who made it for us. We've been following him for months and like commissioning him to do all these things, and none of them were quite right. And then he just randomly put that out on the internet, and we saw it, and we were like, "Holy shit! Like that's awesome!" And it's weird because it kind of looks like some of our other albums, like with the geometry and the cube and everything, but it was like expanding, and I loved the grain on it. It just felt really right, and I feel like that's sort of how we go about writing songs as well. When it might not make sense, but if it feels right, like maybe it's good to just go with your gut. And that's exactly what that is. Awesome. Yeah.
Well, I hope you win, but like I said,
that'd be cool.
There's some, like you said, Mastodon, that Emperor Sand, and Creepers.
I'll happily bow out, man.
Yeah, definitely. You've been nominated for a Heavy Music Award.
Yeah.
Best International Breakthrough Band.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How are you feeling about that? Have you seen who else is also nominated?
Knox Loose. I love those guys.
We'll be voting for them.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's crazy to be like nominated, like it's just so unexpected. And like when we first like heard that we had it, we were just like, oh, that's really cool. And then our manager was like you do realize this is like chosen out of like 900 bands, and like the industry has picked this, blah blah. And we're just like, oh, but that is fucking like very humbling.
It's not like a brand has gone. These are sponsored by this. This is like
and
the whole industry going.
Yeah, and like I guess it's fan voted from now on or something, isn't it? But there was like
so you have to vote for every category before you can submit. So even if people just want to nominate you guys, they have to like nominate everyone else throughout the other categories and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's cool. And I think, but yeah, I mean, to get nominated, like the industry has to be like, yo, these are cool. So very, very humbling. Yeah.
I mean, Sidewinder's just great. I think it's a great. It was kind of came out late last year.
September. Yeah.
So it's still pretty fresh, I guess. But it's like 8-9 months old. So you're like,
it's coming to the end of the cycle now. But like the amount of stuff that we've been able to like tour just with this like 5 songs, and we've done like more countries than we have
songs. Yeah. It's cooked, but it's very cool.
Well, you've been nominated for Heavy Music Festival.
It's true.
Heavy Music Award, even
yes,
for Best International Breakthrough Band.
It's true. It's very true.
I mean, how does that feel? I mean, there is some stiff competition.
Certainly.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just nice to even be, recognized. Like, we don't do the band for winning award purposes, but it's nice to see people enjoy it, and especially somebody like that, that has all these great bands on their radar. To nominate us is a very nice thing. Stiff competition for sure.
Stand Atlantic are up there as well.
Atlantic, we played some shows with them. Very, very good. Very, very good.
At least it's all friends that have been nominated, and not so much.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna beat me up if we win.
No.
And I may beat somebody up if they win.
Might get tapped
a couple
in the nuts.
punches. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's
it's all fair game.
Yeah. Definitely. We've also been nominated for a Heavy Music Awards for Best UK Breakthrough Band.
And a Golden Gods as well.
And a Golden Gods? I didn't know about that.
Same thing.
I mean, is there anyone you'd be happy to lose to?
Sleep Token, maybe?
No. I'm ego driven, so I need to win.
You need to win. Yeah. Stiff competition, mate.
The Golden Gods was like Conjurer, Sick. Well, I played a show filling in for another band with them before, and they blew my mind. And that was like 2 years ago now. Sleep Token, obviously, are
massive.
Incredible, like mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like, I love that band so much.
I think Sleep Token would be.
Venom Prisoner on there as well, mine.
Good band.
Yeah.
Well, we're mixing the two up now. We're mixing Golden Gods and Heavy Music Awards. We're up against Sleep Token, Conjurer. Is it Employed to Serve for Golden
Employed to
Gods?
Serve as well, yeah. We'll Sick as well.
I mean, literally, like it just feels good to be involved in that scene of all the for having responses from people who are fans of music in general. That is like obviously the main thing that we need.
Yeah.
But industry people as well, like being like, fur, like Loath is a thing. Like we need to take notice.
It was nice because we were like wanting to book shows, and then people who are like really high up in the industry were like, oh no, actually don't do that. We want to work with you and help you make
stuff like that. It's just really nice to be like. To be appreciated. It's just what we've been trying for. I mean, not necessarily trying to please everyone else, because the main goal for this is ourselves. We're doing this for our own.
If you truly love what you're doing yourself, then
we're doing this for our own pleasure with the music.
Enjoy it as well.
So
you don't want to compromise for anyone, but with the industry, it's like
and also I think the main
two
thing
ways
is
you could go. One's a really good way, but could end terribly. The other one's a really shit way, but it ends.
I think the best thing to do is like to look at like all cliches, be it like stuff to do with aesthetic of a band, how a band is sonically, and have fun with them. Don't see anything as a restriction, just see it as something you can like mold to fit what you're doing, and then I think people react to that well.
Anything that's natural is good.
Absolutely. Yeah.